see here. Get everything set up. Uh-oh. The heck? In reading mode. What's that? I don't have anything. Welcome in, folks. Oh, hey, Lynn. You manifested me? It's interesting you say that because I was just listening to, I was watching some YouTube video and they were talking, and it was about like developing your psychic abilities. And that was one of the things. If you notice that you may think of someone and then they call you or text you or something, if that's like your clairvoyance, which I already knew you were clairvoyant anyways, but see, looky there. Yeah. I was trying to listen, like trying to follow the guidance, what they were saying about like just getting into stillness and then just listening to your body. Ask your spirit guide, show me what a yes feels like, show me what a no feels like. I'm trying. I wonder if that's kind of things that they teach you in your classes you've been to. But all I really feel, like when I felt with the no, I didn't really feel anything with the yes other than I felt calm. But with the no, I feel like there's heaviness on my chest. So I'm like, okay, maybe that's... Because I had somebody come in here and a yes feels calming and a no feels like dissonance and something doesn't feel right. Well, oh, okay. Like, cool. Because that's kind of how I was feeling. But I mean, the yes, really, I didn't really feel a difference in the way I felt with the yes. But I guess because I was already calm, like I really didn't notice any difference in my body when I was asking what a yes feels like. But a no, I definitely felt a heavy feeling on my chest. So I don't know. I hope I'm doing it right. I'm always trying to improve. I mean, I'm always trying to, anything I can do to improve, I want to do. Like I had this person come in here the other night claiming to be a medium and telling me the reason people aren't, that sounds right to you? Okay, good. The reason people aren't watching is because there's nothing to watch. Give and you will receive. This person came into my chat saying that. I ended up blocking them. But like, and so now I'm wondering, was this person meant to bring me some kind of message or not? Like, or was it like just like a troll? Because it was kind of like they were trying to tell me I need to be doing free readings. I have been down that rabbit hole so many times. I have tried so many different things and it just doesn't feel right for me. So I'm like, am I not listening? I don't know. I hate trolls. I don't know if it was a real troll or if it was really somebody trying to give me a message. I hate that. But my thing is I don't really care about people watching me or watching the yeah, what you think. Thank you. Something doesn't feel right to me as you say that. They feel misguided, whoever that was. Okay, good, because it bothers me. I'm like, makes me think, oh, is spirit trying to get a message through me that I'm not listening? Because, but I think about myself and my goals. Like my goal here is not to, I don't care about having a bunch of people watching the live. Like that is not something that's important to me. I am more into having loyal people or anyone really that I can help, but they're going to have to donate for it. Because I truly believe it means something to you if you pay for it. Because I have tried, I mean, trust me, I have done free readings for years. I know you know this already because you've been around. So I'm like, why did that person come in there and say, I blocked them? That was my immediate reaction, was to block them. It's like they're saying that having dramatics and a lot of ego in your life is best, and it's not. Yeah, that's kind of how I felt. Like that's not really I don't even feel comfortable with the whole putting your readings on special, like today we have a special and today, um, today you get, today I'm offering this reading that's normally $10. Well, today it's $5. Like, I don't even feel comfortable with that because I don't feel that I'm here. It is a business, yes. Maybe I'm wrong about that, but I feel even weird about, even when I do my buy one, get one free, I feel weird about it because it's like, okay, I'm running a special on spiritual work. Something about it feels weird. But I see people doing it all the time. I'm like, maybe I should be doing that. Right, don't follow the crowd. Okay, thank you, Lynn. See, Spirit brought you here, I know, for a reason. I need to hear that. Like, I just don't, I feel weird about it. It's like, even on my website, like when I go to send out my emails, I send out those email blasts. Usually do about once a month, if not twice a month. But on there, you can choose like to post something about sale that you're having. Even that makes me, I'm just like, I don't want to have a sale. Like it just feels weird. Now, if I was sitting here selling a product or something, then I could kind of see that. But I'm selling a service, right? So I don't know. Thank you for That was what my intuition was telling me, but um, I'm just like everyone else. I got an ego too, and I doubt myself too at times. I'm like, well, okay. I mean, I'll probably still do that buy one get one on occasion or something, but I just feel weird being like, okay, well, today say you get an extra card, or I don't know. I don't even know. I think you know what I mean, though. It just feels odd. So, anywho, welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Wednesday. Yes, follow. I had to follow mine, so I had to leave that stuff behind. Yeah. I recently took my I added my romance angel oracle cards to my menu of stuff I offer, and I recently took them off because I did not feel comfortable telling someone, because some of those cards will say you're my this is your soulmate, or this is the one. I'm like, I don't feel right pulling these cards for people, because ethically this just doesn't feel right, because I don't feel that you have the one for you. Or, I mean, I do believe in soulmates, but I don't think you have this one soulmate. Like, so yeah, yes, this one right here, the romance angels. People love them. Yeah, like true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. Just there's just some of these cards that you won't use any of your products. Well, that could be a lot of what the issue is. It's because I just and it's worth waiting for. I would never tell someone to wait for anyone. So there's just some of these cards that just are not something I would tell someone as an ethical reader, just as a good person. Um, so I was like, I'm taking these off of here. I don't want to mislead anybody. Oh, well, that reading from Tarot Chick said that this person's my soulmate. I'm like, no. So I had to take that off of there. She left readings behind and didn't want anyone selling or using her things, but they still manufacture her things. Yeah. Yeah, this is definitely Doreen Virtue. I have another Doreen Virtue. I think these are Doreen Virtue. Yeah. These, the Angel Tarot cards, which is my very first deck that I had to get these kind for people that, like, friends and family, because they were okay with like an angel on their cards, but they were not okay with the regular Rider Waite. So I got these cards to like satisfy other people. I still use them on my channel though. Her son does spiritual things. I don't know much about him. Yeah, I've heard that. Yeah, so I do use these, but yeah, like I said, I took those off. I'll be honest with you, these cards here too bother me. These bother me as well, but there's so many people that come in here specifically for these, so I'm leaving them on the channel, but I don't feel real good about these cards either. Like they have on here, I love you, the Lenormand's telling this person, this person's lying to you, blah blah blah, and then you get these cards and pull out, I love you unconditionally. You know what I mean? It's like, wait a minute here. I trust that Lenormand deck over these, no doubt. So, but those I am leaving on the channel. I've decided to leave those on just because I've had a lot of people that come here specifically for those. So, and they say they resonate with them. So, um, I've had several people say they resonate with them. So I'm gonna leave them on the channel. There could be some truth to them, but people take them in the wrong way. True, you kind of have to read between the lines. There's people out there making their own cards, like writing out on a card, writing stuff out. Those seem to be very popular, but it doesn't feel right for me. Especially very vulnerable folks that will take anything to continue holding on. Exactly. That's the main reason why I took that Romance Angel deck, because I've got a lot of young people that come in here, and I mean, not to say that older people can't be vulnerable too, but I don't want some young girl, early 20s, whatever, listening to that or hanging on to that. Just so I don't know what the deal is with these handwritten cards. I personally haven't experienced one of those readings, so maybe I shouldn't be judging because I don't really know. But it just seems odd to me. but I haven't, maybe I shouldn't make judgment calls. I can make judgment calls on my Romance Angel cards because I've seen it here with my own eyes. Messages that I'm giving people from those cards that I don't wholeheartedly think is true. And so I just can't do it. I can't do it. So I'm against these collective readers. I don't think they mean harm, but they do things in such a way to not hold themselves accountable. Like, what do you mean? Let me know what you mean, Lynn. I'm gonna go get me some more coffee. About them not holding themselves accountable. I am curious. They'll put disclaimers and say, oh, I'm picking up on the collective, so if this doesn't fit your story, just ignore it. If people 100% knew that was their story, why would they look for a reading or view a reading? Right. Okay. I see what you're saying. It seems like a bunch of crap. Yeah, I think those collective readings, I mean, for me, they're just more like entertainment. But I have to say, there's times that I'm like, like I can see how that can resonate with me, but I can't take them seriously. I just, there's so many people that watch those, though. It's like, are are they maybe taking them seriously? I don't know. They'll give multiple meanings for what they're getting. Oh yeah, for some of you this, for some of you that, for some of you this, for some of you that. That's why I have such a hard time myself doing collective readings because I've tried, um, and um, I just it doesn't feel good because I don't know who I'm reading for. I don't know whose energy I'm reading for. So it's like, who am I reading for? But I mean, but that's me. I don't know. I'm not saying that, you know, it doesn't work for other people, but for me, it just, I don't know who I'm reading for. It feels weird. I do sometimes, like, I just did a little 3 card, uh, like, advertisement for me for personal readings. I do that, like, put that on TikTok. Oh, I think I put it on YouTube too. Just a little quick collective reading. Um, it helps keep people stuck. Yeah, yeah, true, Lynn, true. I don't even know if I see a lot of, people, a lot of readers saying, like, well, energy changes, and what else do they say? Yeah, energy changes. I keep getting energy changes, energy changes. Um, and I'm like, why do people keep saying? I mean, I'm not saying that I don't disagree. I mean, I don't disagree that energy changes, but it's like, why some readers keep saying that, and I'm like, why do they keep saying that? Is it because they don't trust their own readings or what? Because I'm sorry, but I don't feel energy is going to change in the next freaking day. I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but okay. Oh, so you think it's to see if things have changed? Is why people are saying that? Energy shifts. Energy shifts. I keep hearing that a lot, and it's like, well, I mean, sometimes I feel like it's an excuse tarot readers use because they're not very good reader. But I don't know. I trust my readings. I trust the readings I do for myself more than I trust for anyone else. So I guess I'm just trying to figure all that out. I see why readers will not give a reading to the same person in a 6 month period. Yeah, 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 because people get addicted. But when readers say that, those people will keep coming back to check on things. Oh, okay. Okay. I see. I thought it was because that's their way of, if what they say, if they're inaccurate in their reading, that's their excuse they use. Is what I thought. I didn't know what the heck was going on. Yes, it keeps people addicted, even if that's not the reader's intention. Oh, I see. Like if somebody came in here and said, Tarot check, that reading you gave me, it wasn't accurate. Something else happened. And I said, well, okay, I must have misinterpreted the reading. I'm not going to be like, well, energy changes. I'll take responsibility on myself. People get upset if it's not what they want to hear, then readers will say energy can change. Ah, okay. This is how I feel. I wholeheartedly believe that what is laid out there is the correct message. Now, the reader can misinterpret the message, which I'm guilty of. Everyone, every reader is guilty. No one is perfect, right? So if something didn't play out, or if I'm incorrect, I'm interpreting it incorrectly. It's not that the energy changed. That's my personal opinion. I don't know. And I'm willing to take responsibility for that. Well, I was wrong. So I thought that's what the deal was, but I could see also that it's keeping people coming back. I believe energy can change, yes. But like I remember seeing before, like somebody said, well, yesterday this is in my channel. Somebody said, well, yesterday you said that he thinks of me like a sister. Today you're telling me that he loves me. And that the excuse was, well, energy changes. I'm like, in one day, it went from he thinks of you like a sister to the next day he's in love with you. Like, come on. I've witnessed that before. Actually, it wasn't the reader who said energy changed. It was the mod who told the person, well, energy changes. I'm like, okay. Like, not that quick. Yes, and the reading may be accurate, but it's more important to focus on the reality of how things are playing out. Okay. Sorry, I missed that earlier. Yeah. They got struck by lightning. And of course, predictions are never, ever going to be 100%. So I don't know. I've just seen that a lot here lately. This whole, energy changes, and then, what else? I see something recently that kind of struck me like, what? I can't remember. I can't think of it at the moment, but something. that I've been seeing lately. It takes hard work to change. Yeah, people don't usually change. I mean, most people are not going to change. I mean, I would go so far as say 99.9% people do not change. It's not automatic or flippant. Oh yeah, definitely not. Welcome in, folks. If you are looking for a reading, all my information should be pinned in the chat. I do see somebody's coming on Twitch and Facebook. Just let me know. I'll be here for a little bit. Oh, that's what it was. Something about people using their own intuition over a tarot reading, which I do think there's some truth to that. But a lot of people are not able to differentiate between what is their intuition and what is their ego. I mean, I had that problem too. But like readers telling someone, go by your own intuition over everything. Well, a lot of people can't can't figure out what is their intuition. If someone's over 30 or 40 years old, no, they are who they are. I feel maybe elder years will soften someone, but who wants to wait for someone that long? Yeah, exactly. I agree, Lynn. I don't think most people do not change. Is change possible? Yes. If you really want to change and you do the work. Yeah, exactly. It takes hard work. Exactly. So, yeah, discipline. Self control. Yeah, that's reminding me of this gal I read for at the festival this over the weekend. Sweet girl. You know, in a narcissistic relationship, off and on. Um, and she kept asking me, "Well, what do I do to get out of it? What do I do to get out of it?" You know, and it's like I just kept saying, "No contact, no con." I probably said the words "no contact" at least 15 times, and it's like it just. Um, I forgot where I was going with that. Um, it just it's gonna. I kept telling her you're gonna have to be disciplined, have self. That's why, because you put discipline and self control, discipline and self control. That's how you do it. Well, what steps do I take? There are no steps, honey. You just no contact, block everywhere, um, and don't speak to this person ever again. And and you have to be disciplined and self control. So I told this gal all about this person, you know, how they were narcissistic, this and that. And this gal it's like people already know, their intuition's already telling them that already. But I was just like validating it for her. Um, you know what? You know what? I actually recommended, Lynn. You're gonna think this is so cool. I'm like, there's this book. It's called "It's Not You" by Dr. Romani. I actually recommended that book to someone. The festival went really well as far as like a lot of readings I did, which it's not surprising to me because I do that a lot, is telling people, warning people about different people in their lives that are not good for them, narcissistic people. So now I'm out there promoting Dr. Romani's book that I haven't even read. I just know it's good because I think she's wonderful. Um, and I still need to order it myself. So I'm out here. I'm out here recommending a book I didn't even read, but I trust that it's the real deal. So yeah. So that's a lot of what I did at the festival, and I notice I do that a lot. Is just tell people about people, like validate people's own intuition that they already feel something's off about someone, but then they're getting that validation. So I just that's what I was doing most of the weekend. Sunday wasn't very busy. Saturday was busier than Sunday, but and you can find her information on YouTube and on her website. Yeah, there was some tears shed over the weekend at the festival. Some tears shed. I think sometimes people are hoping that they're going to hear something else. Um, I even had somebody who was just like, "Oh, I mean, I thought you were going to tell me something I don't already know." She's like, "I've got readings before telling me this," and I'm like, and I just straight up says, "If you got readings before giving you this same message, that's telling me that you're not listening. If spirit keeps telling you the same thing over and over from different readers, I would think the reason you're being told over and over is because you're not listening the first time. You're not heeding the message." Because yeah, I had one gal, she was kind of upset. Well, why do I keep getting the same message? Every time I get a reading, I get the same message. And she was kind of like upset at that. And I'm like, well, you're probably getting the same message because you're not listening. Yeah, like this lady was kind of pissed that I gave her the same information she'd already heard before. I'm like, well, you must still be in the situation. I'm like, well, are you still having contact with this person? Well, yeah, because um, I'm one of her clients and she gives me a discount on the price. I'm like, well, just because she's giving you a discount on your price, I can't remember if this person did some kind of facial work or something like that. Well, just because somebody gives you um, a discount doesn't mean, I mean, you keep getting told over and over again how awful this person is, how this person is gossiping about you, how this person, all these things about this person, but you keep going around them. But she still didn't want to hear it. She was like, well, they give me a discount and I can't get it. I can't get that service done any cheaper. I'm like, okay, well, I've gotten pissed about readings just because it didn't match the reality or what was told to me in the situation. I don't know if I've ever gotten pissed. Well, I don't know. Maybe I have. I got pissed once because I asked a question and I didn't like the person's response that was like, well, you're focusing on the wrong thing. And I'm like, okay, just because I asked a question doesn't mean I'm focusing on it. Then I realized I wasn't asking the right questions about the situation. Aha! There we go. There we go. Gotcha. Then it came out validating my point of view. I see. I see. And I got pissed at one reader because it was back when my ex-husband, showed up at my house at 1 a.m. Oh, Lynn, guess what? This is kind of cool. I was satisfied after that. um, I made a video. It was actually January of 2023. I made this video, and it's me talking about my history and how I had. Well, I'll go back to that. That whole thing is I went and asked a reader what his next action was towards me, and I can't remember their response, but I was like, I don't want them to contact me. And this reader was like, then why are you asking? Just like, I was like, sometimes just because somebody's asking what somebody's next action is towards them doesn't mean they want action. Like me in my particular case, I was scared to death of this man. So I didn't like the way the reader assumed because I was asking that I want him. That has happened to me before. I was pissed. And this is a very popular reader, like extremely popular reader that I won't be going back. So we shouldn't assume everybody's the same. But what I was saying is I recorded this video back in January 2023. I did not post it, but it's me talking about everything I've been through as far as my abusive relationship, and I was just kind of like telling my story. And in it, I found it. I found it the other day. I wasn't looking for it. It was yesterday. It wasn't the other day. It was yesterday. I wasn't looking for it. I was having some problems where I was needing to move some different files in my computer because I was running out of storage room and stuff. But anyways, and I came across that video and I listened to it. And in it, I say that this man shows up at my house at 1 a.m. Lynn, I said those words in that video. And this was in January 2023. And in December of 2023, he did show up at my doorstep at 1 a.m. So I thought that was insane. I was like, oh my gosh. I said that in my video. I made this video, but I don't feel comfortable posting it at this time. I just talk about all the different things that have happened to me in narcissistic abuse and stuff. But I've been noticing a lot coming up on my YouTube videos here lately. Other people telling their stories, just different people telling their stories about what they've experienced with narcissistic abuse. It keeps coming up on my news feed. And then I found that video. I'm still not comfortable with posting it though. I don't know why. I'm just still not comfortable with posting it. I don't know that I'll ever post it, but it was interesting to watch me say that. Like, oh my gosh, I just predicted for myself. I was talking in the video about the different things that he would do to me. And then, if not a year later, he did the same thing. So, interesting. I thought it was kind of cool. this video I made. It's like I don't know, like 30 minutes long. It starts out, back when I was a teen pregnant girl. I talk about how I got pregnant. I mean, obviously we know how people get pregnant, but I'm talking about the story behind it. I go through all my whole story. But I look like shit in it though. Like my hair wasn't fixed. But that kind of stuff really doesn't matter, does it? I couldn't believe it when I heard my voice say my words say that. Something like, and this is the type of guy that just show up at my house at 1:00 in the morning. And I'm like, oh my God, when did I record that? It was a freaking year, almost a year from when it actually happened. Anyways. Well, girl, it's been good chatting with you. I don't think anybody's coming in. I'll probably go live later tonight. I'm going to go, it's supposed to rain here, and I still have some mowing to do. I've been mowing my leaves. Oh, I thought I have another reader on the channel I don't like. Lynn, you're so funny. Huh. Well, you don't have to tell me. I mean, you could text me if you want to. It's awful. I do have a lot of readers that come on here, don't I? Hello and welcome. It was a personal experience. I see. Oh, not anything that happened here on the channel. I mean, I hope nobody was rude to you or anything like that on the channel. Because I'll be blocking people. I don't hesitate to block. I learned that a long time ago. In my mind, it's like, there are how many people in the world? I am not going to worry about this one person. Block. I sent a donation to her that didn't go through, or she didn't receive. She was rude, acting like I didn't donate. Oh. Finally processed though. Oh. She was probably kind of like acting like, yeah. Oh, it's technology. Well, she should have said, I apologize. I understand what you mean, because sometimes I struggle with that. I don't really get it much in YouTube, but in Facebook, there are some people in Facebook that will say they donated and they didn't really donate. And so they'll just waste your time. But I never know if that's what's going on or not going on. So I personally try to be kind to everyone. Because we don't know what's going on, Most generally, if somebody says they donated, they donated. maybe they forgot to hit that last little send or whatever. But if they're saying they donated, most generally they have. Yeah, there are people that'll say that, and I just assume everyone, if they say they donated, they did. But I'm gonna make sure I receive it. She was actually passive. I was even subscribed to her channel, like the membership. Oh my gosh. Yeah, well, she should have apologized. Yeah, the monthly donation to your membership. Yeah, that's not cool. You sorry, get readings from me. Yeah, I do have quite a bit of people quite a bit of readers that come in here. Like, well, Becca comes in, Midnight Wolf, Rising Storm, um, Ileana. Ileana doesn't come in much anymore. Um, Starry Eyed Tarot. Not often, but she comes in every once in a while. She's more comes in to say hi, really, than get readings. I don't know. I'm going through thinking about all the readers that come in. Fire Daddy Tarot, he's been coming in and saying hi. She's among those you named. Yeah, I figured. Lynn, thank you so much for clarifying about that person that come in. I don't know if it was last night or the night before. Somebody came in saying that, you know, the reason somebody's watching is because there's nothing to watch. And at that time, I was sitting there reading for someone. I'm like, well, okay. Because I have struggled with it. Like, man, maybe I should go back to doing free readings. But I'm fine the way things are. Like, I meet my goal. I have a goal and I meet it, and I'm making a living. I'm happy. No, they get a reading from me. They just came in telling me that they were a medium, and that they have a message for me from spirit. So no, they did not get a reading from me. No. Yeah, that's all they said. They just came in saying that, and I read what they said. Then I didn't even respond. I just blocked them. I'm kind of like that though. I just block people. I don't really go through all the drama of you bitch, or I don't do all that. I mean, even though that's entertaining, people like that. Unsolicited advice. Yeah. Um, right. I mean, you see that on channels when people are blocking people, they'll sit there and cuss them out and carry on. Like, I don't even go through all that. I just block them and move on. I'm not gonna, even though it's entertaining. to hear the reader going off on somebody in the chat. That's not my style. I don't care for all that crap. Now, don't get me wrong. I'll watch it. Like Tyler's Tarot, he cracks me up. I watch him. But I'm not watching him because I'm trying to get a message from Spirit. I'm watching him because he's funny. Like, if that makes any sense. People that give unsolicited advice want to feel needed, even though no one given them the time. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he tells people off. Yeah, and it's entertaining, right? And so I watch it because it's entertaining. But am I sitting there listening to his readings thinking that it's for me? No, not at all. I don't think that his reading is for me. You know? Now, has he said things at times that are like, I can see how that could resonate for me, when he's reading for the Leos or whatever. I can see how that can resonate with me. But it seems like on the Leo readings is when he starts going off. About the time he gets to the Leo. I don't know if it's halfway through or what, but he starts going off on people. I did stop watching him because it became the norm. Yeah. I mean, everyone's a bitch. Everyone's, I'm laughing now thinking about it because I think he's a funny guy. Like, I think he could do well in the entertainment industry, or something like that. Well, he obviously is doing well in the entertainment industry, but you'll never catch me doing stuff like that. He may not mind constantly doing it, but I have my limits. Yeah. But I've heard him go off on people, though, Lynn. I will give him this. I've heard him go off on people, and then he realizes that that's not really what that person meant or whatever, and I hear him apologize to people, too. So, I mean, he's quick to snap, but can you imagine all the crap he gets? That's probably why he's quick to snap at people, because he gets so much people being, jerks or whatever. But sometimes he goes off on people when they don't necessarily deserve it. But I've seen him apologize. I will have to say, I have seen him apologize. He's like, oh my God, I'm so sorry, so I will give him that. Girl, I think I'm gonna get off of here. I do love when people can apologize. Well, yeah. Because everybody screws up, But now, is Tyler somebody that I have notifications set for, and every video he comes out I'm watching? No. If he happens to come across my if he comes across my feed and I'm bored, I'll watch him, but yeah, because I do think he's funny. Yeah, I'm gonna go do some mowing. I think I'm just mowing over my leaves. I've got so many leaves. I've got 3 acres of leaves out there, and I finally got my mower running, and so I need to get back. I've got about 2/3 of my yard done. No, probably not that much, but I need to get back at it. So I thought I'd go live, a little bit, see what's up. I'm glad I did because I do feel much better with that message that you gave me. That has been bothering me. Yeah, I'll be back on later. All right. Have a good afternoon, Lynn. See you later. Bye. Bye.